I was just reading. Nancy says, "Is it Friday already?"
Already?
Has it gone by fast this week for you, Nancy?
Right.
Yeah. Well, happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy blessed Friday.
Yeah.
And it might not be happy for everyone, but blessings to you.
Well, it's happy now because we're all together.
Right. It's happy now. We're together.
That's happy.
Right. That's right. So hello and welcome, everyone. And glad you're here. Newsflash Friday. We're closing in on the midterms thingy.
Yep. It's heating up.
It is heating
as
up.
we approach, as expected.
And you know, it's all this fear coming out in the news, trying to keep everybody in a fearful place. I guess they're using fear to get you to go out and vote. So hopefully it works, because let's vote.
Get out there, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody who's already been. You know, a lot of people have already done their voting early, and good job.
Oh, thank you for the So Dawn got us started on the questions. If you're new here, welcome. So if you have questions in regards to current topics, please throw them in. Emojis and capitals help so I can see it, so it catches my eye, because there's lots of comments that come through. And I will start. Yay, William. All right. So good. Constance says, I am actually feeling more calm today in regards to everything.
Yeah.
Oline is having Oline is stepping it up a notch and having a vodka and black cherry soda.
Cheers.
Cheers to you on that.
Oh, that makes me want to go live later now.
Right? Get yourself a little.
I know. I need a beverage so I can hang out with my buddies.
That sounds like a yummy summer cocktail.
It does sound yummy. Yeah.
And so, hi, Kevin. So Kevin will be on this Sunday with us. His debut as a permanent couch
potato. Couch potato.
Permanent couch potato with us on Sunday.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Be on the couch with us.
Oh,
that's fun.
Yeah, so that will be really nice.
I'm excited.
Me too. Apple's having whiskey on the rocks. Tough week. Oh, Apple, giving you hugs.
The beverages are
totally get that.
Happy Friday, guys. Iced tea. Right on, Lawyer.
Iced tea. Take it on.
Perfect.
Lawyer.
Everybody's very chill.
Tana's feeling at peace.
Yeah.
Sonia has another gig going on Sundays, but she will pop in when she can. So.
Yes.
Yep. We didn't boot Sonia.
Sonia's not kicked off the couch, guys.
She's not kicked off the couch.
No. The couch is open for sure.
Yep. So yeah, she has another gig going. Like she does some kind of group or something. Some kind of gig she's doing on her end on Sundays.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Hey. I gotcha. All right. She dumped us. She totally did, Lisa. We were the ones dumped.
Priorities. Gotta respect that.
Ooh, I love mint in iced tea too. I love mint in anything. Okay. It looks like Pelosi. It's the first time we've heard from her since her husband was attacked, and she came on today saying that it's going to be a long haul. So it's not just a surgery. You're good to go, and so it sounds like it's going to be a longer term type of rehabilitation thing for him. Did anybody else hear any more about that?
I haven't heard anything more.
Lawyer, she might think she's too qualified for the uneducated view.
That's a possibility as well.
clearly a
No
possibility.
hate on this, guys.
Um,
That's so funny.
Incognitouser.
Incognito user.
Oh, user. Okay. Said a big glass of Ovaltine. Okay, you just took me back to like when I was 5. Like, isn't Ovaltine like?
Girl, they still sell Ovaltine. I bought
They
it.
still sell Ovaltine.
I bought some last year.
Are you? Is that a Southern thing then? Like, do they drink that still in the South? Because
I mean, it's on the shelf. It's not expired. They're still making it.
Yeah, see, lawyers with me, they still make Tang. Oh my gosh, it's right there with Tang.
Tang. You know, I never had Tang.
Oh,
Never did. I was never interested. I didn't care about Tang, but apparently Tang was the deal, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I like Tang, especially like when I was backpacking. That gave that extra because they didn't have things like Gatorade and stuff like that. But Tang, yeah, that worked.
I did drink Ovaltine though, and Nestle Quick. I was big on that too.
What was the other one?
Nestle Quick.
Oh, Nestle Quick. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in Missouri and I was raised on it. Okay, so incognito user.
Sherry Donnelly says they have Ovaltine over there, I think.
Tang, the drink of astronauts. So true. Oh
yeah,
my God.
I never had it.
Tang and vodka.
Whoa.
Okay.
That sounds, is that like
Mountain High
Kool-Aid with
vodka?
Vodka.
Ovaltine is freaking expensive. Oh. Wow.
See, they still make it. What if you can put Ovaltine with
we're putting it back on the map.
How about Ovaltine and Bailey's? Would that work?
Okay, first of all, I can't even remember what Ovaltine tastes like. So I'm the wrong person. Nestle Quick.
It's the chocolate. It's the
Nestle Quick, and that would be good.
Nestle Quick, and okay. But with Ovaltine, you get all those vitamins. So it's like a
probably why I don't. That probably wasn't a drink of my choice as a child. It probably tasted like vitamins.
Maybe so. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't see anybody else talk about.
Oh, they have malt flavored, but you can get it without it being malt flavored, Kevin.
Oh, malt flavored.
I'm not big on the malt either. You can get it normal.
Tarot Love Community. It's a spoof off Cash Peters' show and his kitten Olive. I missed the first part of that, but that's interesting. I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't follow Olive, his cat, anymore, so I don't know what's going on.
I just removed myself from Twitter yesterday. Yeah. So and I'd forgotten it was on my YouTube page too. I took it off of there too.
Yeah. And those are the ones I miss. All right. So what else is happening in the news?
I don't know. I'm super distracted.
So now I call all black cats Olive. That's cute. Okay, let's start with one of these questions that came in. And please throw your questions in as you come in if you have questions in regards to anything going on right now and current topics. The one thing that came across today, and I don't know if it was in the news today, but the gal who is in Russia who was sentenced to 7 years in jail there, or in prison there, in a work camp type prison thing. She was a basketball player and she was arrested for
the drug thing.
Yeah. She hadn't. What I didn't realize is she hadn't even been in the country. She literally flew in, was stopped by customs, and thrown right into the jail.
I don't know. Yeah, Brittany Griner. I don't know
Brittany
if
Griner.
my source is so good on this, but I did read that she's just emotionally not doing well, which would make sense.
No. I mean, when I first read on her, I felt that. And this is like, she's 6'9", you guys. And so that'll, I mean, there's so many things to be, where her emotional state would be coming from. But yeah. It's tough. Like they put her in these small little places for someone who's 6'9", they can't accommodate.
It's like you wouldn't put a large pet in a tiny kennel, so
100% she's a political pawn right now.
Yeah.
And it's so heartbreaking. I was reading, well, empaths, you all know what happens to us when we read stuff like that. It just had me down all day in regards to that. And so I do want to, let's kind of check in with this story. I mean, I don't even know what to ask except,
so just about Brittany.
Yeah. Is this going to, I mean, I always felt like, she wouldn't serve the whole thing, but it's definitely impacted her life forever. I mean, obviously, but it just doesn't. Anyway.
Well, this whole thing, the timing is awful. Leave it. She's probably like, of all the times for me to be in the middle of this, there's all this unrest going on, right? So.
I think a lot of the trauma that she's getting is because people are intimidated by her. And so what happens when you're intimidated by someone and you're the one in power? You're going to try to overpower her in whatever way. Oh, here's a good one. Here, will there be a swap soon? Yeah, she was going there to play for the team in off season, but she hadn't even got off the plane. And I mean, she got off the plane, but she didn't even get out of the airport. She was stopped at customs. Okay, Brittany. So we can continue to just give our love to her and encouragement and health for her.
Hello, Roxanne. Good to see you.
Hi, Roxanne.
Hypnicity said, "Who do we have that they want?" Let's snatch them
up. Let's go ahead and
let's make some phone calls.
Okay, so I do feel that someone's going to come in. Yeah, I do believe that that we have to keep at it. There are some, she's experiencing a setback right now, but I do feel that that sense we've been getting with how she's been like feeling like kind of and not doing well, emotionally, I feel like that's going to shift for her. And I do see eventually that we will get her out.
There's light. I did pick a character over here on this one because I thought that would be interesting. I did get graveyard. So that's how she's feeling. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen to her. I'm just saying.
She feels a little abandoned. Yeah.
And I got desert.
Mm-hmm. She's feeling out there, abandoned a little bit by herself.
Yeah.
Even though she's in a room of what, 80 women, a small room of 80 women and 3 bathrooms. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Horrible.
And then I got hot springs, so that's how she's feeling as well. And I got blood on her head because I do think she feels like she is to blame for some of it, but it's just that, this has gone way too long for something that's so minimal, really. But I guess it's apples and oranges. I don't know. I guess if you compare, take what she had on her and have it here in comparison to her having it there, you've got a whole other can of worms, right? But I got candle. There's the light. So there's the light with that. I think she's going to get a breath of fresh air eventually. I'm getting breath. That's what I'm feeling with that card is she's going to have some breathing room. Even if this means maybe she'll be moved somewhere temporarily before she's released. There's something about this breath card that means something. And then my last 2, I got gold coins and airplane. So, maybe some kind of exchange on the down low, but I see her getting out of there. I don't know about the monetary thing. Maybe there's something with that, but there might have to be some kind of exchange, maybe not necessarily money, maybe property or people, crossing over, that kind of stuff, a little negotiating. But what do you have?
Well, these timing cards, who knows, if, you know what I mean? But so I wanted to, get a timing card. Because I sense this setback. But the timing card says April, by April. So that's better than 7 years. But it's still a long time. Any time there is a long time. 1 day, 1 hour is a long time. So
I mean, again, the timing of this is just so bad, I mean, she's definitely a pawn at this point.
yeah.
I almost think they've actually held her for so long. Maybe they are even feeling like, well, what are we doing here? It's almost overdue now. There's like no point to it. Let her go.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious. Even though you broke the law or whatever, any other person wouldn't have gotten 7 years of hard labor for or whatever.
Well, someone in there pointed out that at one point Russia loved her.
Yeah,
they definitely they see value with her. So that's the best they can do as far as who they're going to snag up. She just wrong place, wrong time, wrong situation, and a bad move, and it's just kind of compounded.
But Rondaroo, she needs that support, attention and support, and that's showing here. That's how this needs to happen. We can't let this go. To bring that in, but the outcome is the Ace of Cups, so I feel that's a good outcome.
Yeah, I mean, I was really feeling like there is light. Um,
Yeah, she won games for Russia. I know. Hi, Teresa. Hugs to you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing with that. Thanks to you guys for doing that with me, because it's been on my mind, my heart all day. And I'm going to continue to, she's on my list, my daily list, just to wrap her up with hugs and healing.
and that's the sad part too. When you're in that situation, in her shoes, right this moment, she's probably like, "There's so much shit going on in the world right now. They've forgotten about me." She probably does feel
Well,
like,
and that's what your cards are showing. She's
yeah,
feeling a little bit
she is feeling
forgotten.
completely abandoned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is such a blow emotionally, because when you're a public figure like that, and you're so used to
Yeah.
the adoration, right? And then here you are. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, it's like Brittany who? It's like, no, nobody forgot about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Terrible. Okay. Let us go. To the questions. Remember, vote for Sharon Sipe on November 8th.
Oh, right on. Okay. Is she on there? Or do we write her in, or what?
Yeah, is it a plate we write in on this? Or?
Absolutely. Got my vote.
Okay. While we're in this energy, will Paul Whelan be released by Russia at the same time if they do the whole swappy swap? Again, this is all political deal here, what I'm seeing.
At the same time?
In good faith. It's like a good faith thing. So, I don't know whatever's happening with Putin, whenever that happens or whatever, and whoever the new person is coming in. Valerie, thank you. Blessings to you. So whatever's happening with Putin or whatever with that, and when he's gone, and in good, like a good faith return of these people, of maybe both Paul and her. But let's see if he's going to do it at the same time. But I feel like it's in good faith, so we can be friends again. So we can be friends with the U.S. again. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like they want to get back in good standings when Putin's out. And so I feel like in a good faith exchange that they'll send them back. But let's take a look. What'd you get on your pen, Jalam?
I got a no on at the same time.
Oh, at the same time.
That doesn't mean it's a no.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get same time or one or the other. I got that probably in good faith they may be sending a few back.
Right.
Is there anybody? Do they have anybody else?
Right. Who else is there?
Okay, so I got a no on that. Yeah, not at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm understanding here, so maybe she'll come back before the regime change. But when that happens, when that whole exchange happens, when they have the whole regime change, then maybe. But I'm not seeing. And it has to be. He'll come back when someone new is in power. But right now, they're holding on to him until that happens, because you have a manipulative person in charge right now. And so until that changes, and you see that in these cards, he'll be held on to, as far as I can see. But in the future, when that all changes and they have someone new in, I think in good faith that they may release him.
I like what you said. And I got for him, I got the 7 of Cups. I got the Ace of Cups. I mean, does this mean they're kind of wavering back and forth on what to do with him?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps. But I got the 6 of Coins and I got the Strength card. And that made me feel more along the lines of how he feels. I think it, by comparison between him and Brittany, I think he's stronger. There's something about him that's a lot stronger in how he's handling where he is.
Well, yeah, he's a man. And I don't mean that a woman isn't stronger, but they abuse women so much differently than they do men.
Yeah, she's probably being, there's so many vulnerabilities in being female that's really unfortunate. So there's that. But without going there, but I do get the 6 of Wands for both. So I do think they're both coming out.
And he's a Marine, so he's trained.
Okay, well, yeah, military for sure. So yeah, he's definitely.
He's not 6'8" either. He's not 6'8" or 6'9" either. In a situation where, you need, when you're tall like that, you need correct beds and everything. I mean, that affects your entire, Anyway, horrible. Love and light to you too, Andrea.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Love and light to you. Hi, Renee. Hi, Susan. Jamie. Everybody. Everybody's here. Hi.
Okay, so while we're still there, we'll look at this while we're still in Russia.
Melody, my deck, that deck was the Uncommon Tarot.
The Uncommon Tarot. Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah. All righty. So, what do we have here? Apparently, Russia is running.
Do you see the end to the war before April? So the end for the prisoners being there. Yay, Teresa voted today. Okay. Do I see the end of the war? Do we see the end of the war before April?
I mean, even before doing anything, I do not. But I think that's just because. Is there ever a definitive cutoff with a war? There's always that trickling something. You get the recovery factor and
So maybe we have to ask it differently.
Yeah.
Because this war won't be over until someone else steps into Putin's spot. So do we see that happening before?
Oh, my computer's talking to everybody. I'm probably still not asking it right. My pendulum said no, but I mean, I feel like there is an end, and they're definitely running out of steam. They're running out of resources. They're running out of soldiers. They're scrambling to throw people in there that aren't experienced and are elderly, and it's ridiculous.
RL 72 is hoping for this month. So I threw the timing cards again, and the timing cards are for entertainment purposes only, for reals. But I got possibly something going on with Putin in December. So something's shifting in December for Putin.
Okay.
It doesn't only say December, it says Christmas. So I don't know if that's part of the Christmas present we're getting, but something seems to be happening to him. And then when that happens, we can start seeing some shifting happening with the war, of course. I don't know how or what, but so at that point, I'm going to say, is there going to be a shift in the war? Or, is there going to be some changes there? Can you guys hear me okay when I turn away? I go like this, but the mic's here.
I hear you.
You can hear me okay.
I don't know if they hear you. You always turn away and we can hear you.
Before March, definitely, because it'll be below 0 degrees. Yeah. It's cold over there.
Everybody's saying yes. So Pamela said no. Most everybody's saying yes. So. You got one no and then like 25 yeses.
They definitely are coming to a crossroads. Oh, good. Thank you, sweet and salty. They definitely are coming to some kind of crossroads and detaching from Putin. Was that the question? What was the question?
Oh no, I'm talking to the people. How you doing, sweet and salty? The question was, how soon? What's the timing on this? You were saying December. I was trying to see if I could just pull a card that kind of had a number on it or something because I don't know about the timing on that.
Yeah,
I pulled the Empress card, and the Empress is a 3.
Was it in reverse?
So
because I have the Empress card too, but it was in reverse. So.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
It was like it's getting cold. I'm cold.
Well, that's interesting. We both got the Empress. So,
and that is
the cards. We both got the Empress. Okay.
Well, the Empress represents Russia to me. That's my Russia card.
Oh, okay.
And it came in reverse, so they're upside down for sure. And I do feel a separating from Putin at that time coming up soon. So that's conflict and detachment. That's Lovers in reverse. And I see they're at a crossroads. They're making some tough choices, needing to. So maybe this is the time that they're coming at him. They're going to come at him. They're making some tough choices on and courage to overcome and over take control of the beast. Yeah, because Russia is upside down. So that's what I see. Something's happening in December or coming up sooner than later.
Hello, Gertrude. Shake Kitty. Patricia.
Timing is hard on that, but I do feel it coming in soon. It doesn't feel soon enough, does it?
No, it never feels soon enough, but I'm with you. Something is coming soon.
But something's coming December, and so I feel like they're being pushed to make a decision to maybe overthrow him or whatever they're planning to do behind closed doors that we have been receiving for months and months and months.
Oh, there's lots of behind the scenes stuff going on.
Yeah. And we've seen that, but we haven't seen it play out quite yet.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that. Okay. Okay, Dawn.
Yeah, I did see that. I got a news alert on that today.
What?
That he was acquitted on all charges. That's 45's buddy that supposedly helped him with his I think the documentation that is all in question or something like that.
Oh,
I mean,
interesting.
I could be a little wrong on that, but uneducated view, guys. I was at work when I saw it. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. But yeah, he is associated very closely with 45, and he got acquitted on all charges. Let's see what everybody
Okay,
else.
why did he? Why did he? Okay, so I'm gonna go. I was just told to go to Andrea's cards. Here they come, guys. If you haven't got yours,
Oh,
go to her website.
commercial break.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do why. The only thing I could, logically, this is my mind. This is not psychic. Is that he gave up the goods on him?
That's what I was going to say. It sounds like a deal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like he made a deal.
Yeah. Little bit of a deal.
Oh, Tom Barrett goes way back to the Miller report. So it sounds like he might have made a deal. Oops. Okay. I think William got put in timeout by accident.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
William.
Okay.
He's in cyberspace going, what the hell?
It's like, what the hell happened?
All right. Oh God. Well, I mean, I use these cards because it's just what I do. Usually, when it's a Trump thing, I go to these urban whatever. But I got the Ace of Discs and I got Oppression. Like, how much of an offset is that? It's definitely something to avoid penalties. I mean, that makes a lot of sense there. I know it sounds like I'm kind of trying to make that fit what we were thinking, but I really do feel like that's what that is. I got the Rock Star, and when that pops up in this deck, I do think of 45 because he thinks he's a rock star. But I got the Nine of Swords, and I got the Works. And the Nine of Swords is cruelty, and then the Three of Pentacles is the Works. So I think this isn't the end of this story, is what I'm feeling on this. Yeah, he got acquitted. Okay, we get it, but I think there's more to this that's gonna come to fruition a little bit down the line. Definitely something informational. Something they're kind of sitting on for a little bit. And if anything, I don't know. I feel like I'm venturing into I love how I spend so much time saying, I swear I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not, guys. I'm really not. I don't do that. But I really feel like him being acquitted is almost a signal of some sort that might lead to some other stuff. Because look at the impact that it's had thus far, that he got acquitted. Everybody's like, whoa, what? Why is that? Well, there's a reason behind that. So I think there's more coming with that, is what I feel. But what do you have, Debbie?
Well, I'm looking at all these cards going, okay, well, I don't have the full context to what I'm looking at, but I can say that, he was I think he gave up the target. I think he took. I didn't get my whistleblower card, but I did get. This is pretty close to that. But he gave up some details, and guilty came in, but it was in reverse. So, I think
Yes, that's the thing right there.
what?
That your guilty came in reverse. That makes me feel like that's the signal. That's like, it's like, okay,
Okay.
guys, yeah, guess what? He's off the hook, but
they're after
wondering why,
they're after the main guy here.
Yes.
And I feel like he gave up. I think he gave. This is very clear that he gave up the goods to kind of,
because he would have been the perfect fall guy. He would have been the perfect.
We're done with fall guys, right? They want to go to the main guy, right? So
Exactly.
that's who they're going after. They're going after the devil, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and that's my card for 45. And they're going after him. He's the corrupt, greedy guy, king of coins in reverse. This is 45, and they're going after him. And he's like, okay, I'll give you the goods. You let me go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Yeah. No, that's like my works and whatchamacallit? I already forgot. Nine of Swords. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. Oh, William's back! Yay!
Yay,
Made it back from
Whelan.
cyberspace.
We missed you.
we sent for help. We made calls.
We made calls.
I posted something. A lot of things have happened since you've been gone.
Well, we're glad you're back. All right. I survived the corner. Poor William.
This time he did.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So Don, that's kind of what's showing up in the cards. I think he just gave up some goods and got himself acquitted. They wanted the real bad guy.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I think he had a lot of goods. And their main target is 45. All right, Shockwave.
Well, Abbott used the storm.
Right, sweet and salty.
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you, Tina. Where are the dice? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, are we supposed to have dice today?
No, on Sunday we have the dice. I still have to locate them since I was gone. They're probably at your house, Chris. Because I haven't found them since I got home. All right, so will Abbott use the storm situation to cheat on election day? Abbott is the one going against Beto.
Yep.
What is he doing?
I mean, I don't feel like that's out of the question. I mean, I think he's willing to cheat for sure, but I don't know if the storm is going to be the thing. But let's see.
Don't go out of your way looking for the dice. It's all right. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Oh, Chris is looking for dice. Oh, we're going to do like we need to do a whole 3-way thing where we have her roll the dice and then put in there.
That's right. We just have to have Chris come on, and Chris, you'll be the dice roller. Right.
Absolutely. Okay. This has to happen.
Okay. Okay, so
Shea Kitty, that's what I'm thinking. Abbott will do anything. I don't think it's exclusive to this storm though. So, but I don't know. Well, let me just throw some cards. Lisa, just throw cards and quit talking. Let's try that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh God. That doesn't sound good. Ooh. Okay, I got two cards that make me feel like the definition of this is at all costs. I got the 10 of Wands and I got the 6 of Wands, which is in this deck is the grand winner. So definitely at all costs, he's willing to do whatever is what I'm feeling with that. Which somebody in chat said something very close to that anyway. So that was like nailed it.
And oh my gosh. I mean, I got every single cheating card you could get in the
Did you
tarot.
really?
I literally did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I got it starts out with the 7 of Swords. Dishonest, and this one I'm using has the little words on it. Dishonesty, cheating, being selfish. This is the cheater card.
Yeah.
Starts out cheater card. Then I have justice in reverse. Corruption. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here he is, King of Cups in reverse, which is unbalanced emotionally.
There you have it.
Because he wants to be the winner.
Yes, he does.
But yeah, he's cheating to get that win.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know if he's using the storm, but
yeah, I don't think it's exclusive to the storm.
I don't think the storm. I think it's when I was looking at what they were showing me, it looks like he's already has something in place.
Something's in place. My last card is my angry guy in this deck, the King of Wands. It's the guy that looks like he's just been through some shit. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
He's pissed. But
which is interesting because in general the King of Wands isn't.
No, but the energy off this card is so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
This deck, yeah. But yeah.
Okay, let's look at Beto. Let's a few cards on Beto just to see how he's doing. No, Connie, the grandbaby's not. The grandbaby chose not to come. It started to, and then it's like
on their own terms. The grandbaby's gonna walk out when they're ready.
Yeah. Grandbaby's waiting for the 8th, November 8th. I bet you.
Oh, that would be interesting, right?
Yeah. Beto. Okay, yeah. Horrible. Holy cow.
Beto.
So he has that strong foundation. Fran, thank you. Blessings to you. Ooh, Connie's eldest was born on the 7th. Okay. Definitely has that strong foundation going. And he literally has the votes, right? He literally has the votes. But things are smoothing out for him. It's looking good. But then, so I'll show you the cards. I have the high priest card, the 6 of Swords. He's trying to maneuver and try to figure out, anything hidden, what's Abbott up to as far as the cheating, because if we're thinking about it, he is too, right? So he's trying to get that all smoothed out and figure that out ahead of time. And he has a really good foundation because he does have the votes. However, the next card, he's defeated, right? But then the outcome is celebration for him. So what does that mean to you? It means he has to kind of fight. He has to kind of go, okay.
I've got the exact same thing happening over here.
Wow.
That's really funny. But it's through a different avenue. I got the 7 of Wands. So I was seeing that as him really having to be protective and
Staying on top of things.
stay on top of things.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Page of Swords. That's him really trying to be assertive about it all too, and standing firmly on his little platform. And I got the 6 of Wands again. I got the Victory card.
There you go. Good. Yeah, something like that, Mountain High. Like, I don't know if he'll have a recount or something, and it'll show somehow, or I don't know. I don't know how cheating. I don't even know how you can cheat in these days, but that's what it's showing. It goes like this.
I still feel like the last election was such a roller coaster. I think they're really going to be cracking down this time. I think it's going to be really hard to.
That's what I think. I don't know how anybody could cheat right now.
It's going to be hard to cheat. They're going to try, but
it certainly showed that he was going. That he was. How many cards that both of you and I got that he was cheating? Right. I have no idea how to do that. How they could do that.
Maybe it's all about the intimidation factor. Maybe it's not the actual voting. It's just getting people persuaded.
Well, I mean, just like, and I always bring it up, but Mitch McConnell and his numbers, how.
Yeah, Mitch got like 5,000% of the vote here.
Yeah, he got literally 5,000% of the vote. And it's like, okay, well.
It's that new math. We got that new math here.
You have that new math over there, and he got 5,000% of the vote. And so, how does that happen? And so,
I don't know.
All right, Beto. Are you going to be sworn in? I read on him every single time, and I.
So that's what we're doing. Is he going to be sworn in?
I just want to. I just. Following the trail here.
Is he going to be sworn in for this?
Absolutely, Suzanne should have.
Sworn in as a result of this election.
Melda, yay. Thank you for coming here. Yeah, I do see him being sworn in. Yep. I do see him being sworn in. I have the star, the 8 of coins, the world, and these two, the 8 of wands and the ace of wands, getting sworn in.
My pendulum concurs.
And the pendulum says yes too.
She said yes.
Yay, she did. Okay. Okay. So Beto will be sworn in.
Yay.
Not without some.
Oh, there's going to be some bullshit along the way.
Some drama.
Yeah. but yeah.
Not without drama. Okay.
I think with all this, that's going to be the thing. It's going to be the contesting of everything, because now that's popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody concedes anymore. Now you got to do a whole thing. So
that's usually the red way of doing things, but I hope that we know not to just concede without checking these days.
Right. Agreed.
Because we want our vote counted correctly.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Johnny Crane. Okay.
Yes.
Barb's heading out. Thank you, Barb, for hanging out with us for a little bit. I thought you thought that, Suzanne. That's why I shouted it out. All right. Okay. Will Kavanaugh eventually be disbarred for his shenanigans? Will Bill Barr, Clarence Thomas, will any of these people?
Oh, lawyer has questions. Somebody help lawyer out. All right, let's
Okay,
see.
will Kavanaugh be disbarred for his shenanigans? Let's start with one at a time.
Sure.
Okay, so actually, I'm going to throw 3 cards for each one of these names and kind of just go with it, right?
Go for it.
Just kind of going with it. We'll stop. Kavanaugh, Bill Barr, Clarence.
I'm going to use the pendulum on Clarence just because I feel like it.
Okay.
You go ahead with your thing. And I'll...
Okay.
Ooh, on my Clarence thing, it's not moving at all. Not really.
Wow.
That means there's, well, probably, well, that's okay. Good. Because he's got a lot going on. We're talking about Jenny and all that. So there might be too many layers with that for a pendulum to get with on Clarence. Yeah, Clarence is complicated, guys. All right, I'm going to throw cards on Clarence.
Okay. I feel like with Barr, he's just going to be kind of pushed out. I don't know. I don't see a disbarring. With Bill Barr, he's going to have to defend his license, looks like. And a possibility of a shift for Kavanaugh. I have the sun for him, so I'm not sure if that's a yes, he's going to be disbarred, or he's going to get away with whatever he's getting away with it. So I'm going to do clarification on him. What are you getting on Kavanaugh?
I got obsessed with Clarence because my pendulum was doing the weird thing. So,
it was.
But I'm not getting anything definitive for Clarence. There's
Okay.
too much happening over here. So I don't want to mess up your vibe. You go ahead.
You're not messing my vibe up.
Okay. I'll just let you finish that out.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much what I originally got. It looks like I feel like he's just gonna get away with his shenanigans. Mm-hmm. The one person we might see needing to stand up for his license is Barr, and and for Clarence, it looks like he may be pushed out of his position, but I don't see him getting disbarred.
I think Clarence is going to be somehow casually escorted out. If that makes any sense.
Somehow he's going to be.
Yeah. I got the 6 of Pentacles for him. I got the Magician.
Uh-huh.
When I'm putting these together, it made me feel like there's going to be a very unique way of getting him out because it's something that's never been done before.
Oh. And
I got the 8 of Swords. I got the 5 of Swords. So here we are with him being bound and big warning sign. And it's not looking good for him. But I think they're going to, I am seeing that these two as meaning there's a very unique way of his exit is what I've got.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I think you're right, lawyer. Yeah. Okay. Great question. All right. Here we have Lisa. Lisa Foster.
You got a lot of people in here. Everybody hit the like button for Debbie, please.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, hit that like button. And don't forget to go over to Spirit Whisperer channel and wait, sorry.
I mean, you could go to Mark's channel.
Yes, go to Mark's channel.
What the hell?
I always do that.
Debbie helped me choose my name for my channel.
I did.
I am the one channel that she does not remember ever.
I remember it all the time. I just right now
Just think I'm Spirit Whisperer.
I'm just dyslexic. You give me a bunch of names and everybody has semi-familiar same names.
You get so many spirits together, what can you do, right? James, right? Check me out on my channel too. I'm
yes, James.
2,000.
Rewrite your question because I didn't see it. Okay.
2,000 subscribers, guys.
Yeah.
Almost.
We need to get. She's like this close to 2,000 subscribers.
This much. Right, this much. Okay. All right. So who will win between Rand Paul and Charles Booker? Let me try not to be.
You say that name, it gives me the yuckies.
It's total yuckies, Debbie. Total yuckies.
Did you see Obama's speech?
I saw some of it.
Oh, it was awesome.
Part I saw
in regards to
when he was ripping on 45.
He was ripping on Rand Paul.
Oh, on Rand Paul. I missed that part. I did miss that.
Rand Paul. Rand Paul. Okay.
Craig wants me to ask you what my last name is. I don't know why. She knows that.
Oh, it's a test. I see. It is a very common.
Guys, she didn't answer, so
I'm teasing everybody.
Just jokes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I like what I'm seeing. Okay.
You getting good stuff?
Like people want it seems that people want Charles Brooker.
That's what they want.
And of course he's gonna, Rand Paul's gonna come out like I'm winning or whatever. I called Lisa Foster Lisa Smith on Monday. See?
Do what?
I called Lisa Foster Lisa Smith on Monday.
That's just because I was on her mind. That's all.
See? I do that to everybody.
Everybody's Lisa Smith.
But yeah, I don't have he's going to come out swinging like he won, like I won, but he didn't win. Rand Paul, 4 of Cups, Rand Paul.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like boo. But you have Charles Brooker with the 6 of Coins, so he's getting the vote. Queen of Wands, see her standing up for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the emperor at the end of the day. Okay. And here's Rand Paul, the moon. He's in his illusion. that he won. So I don't know if he'll try to do a recount and all that, because he's living in a dream that he that he won, but he didn't. He did not win.
That makes sense.
So I'm going with that.
I like that you're going with that. Yeah, I've got a Rand Paul pile and I've got a McConnell pile. My McConnell pile is the Justice card, the Five of Swords.
For who?
I mean, sorry. I've got a Booker pile and a Rand Paul pile.
Okay.
Sorry. I've got the Justice card, Five of Swords, and Three of Wands. And all of these are Rand Paul. So I'm feeling like looking toward the future, he really is kind of up in his head about some stuff going on, and it might be something judicial wise.
Oh yeah, Five of
connections and stuff like that, right?
His future is not a good one.
Right. And then with Booker, I got the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Cups. I'm not sure how to feel with the Eight of Pentacles, which I still think it's positive.
Oh, that's very positive. That means he's got it. Like he got the votes and he's
sitting pretty.
Yeah.
But with
he's the right man for the job.
Three of Cups and Ace of Cups, we're talking, he's got the compassion and
that's celebration. That's a win-win.
People got
Cups.
So yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So I threw again because she wanted to know, are they going to be sworn in? So I got a yes on Charles Booker being sworn in. Okay. All right. Woot, woot. We'll take it.
What?
What?
I was reading Olene's comment. I don't know.
All right. Yes. We just have to tell the universe.
Telling the universe for sure.
Yeah, it's snowing.
Oh my gosh, it was 80 degrees here today.
Wow. Yeah, no, not here.
I wore shorts.
We had snow yesterday. All right. It didn't stick, but it snowed here. But where Sierra lives in New Mexico, they had a ton of snow.
That's wild. Tana, I probably do look tired, but I feel good. But thank you. It's been a big week.
It's been a big week. Aw. I'm the one that looks tired. Okay. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. Yes. So Melody earlier had said, once this is all done with Russia and the war and all that, then we can turn our attention to Iran. And I'm wearing my shirt for Masa Amani.
Nice.
And I am so broken for Iran right now and the kids. You have 15, 16-year-olds being shot and killed, and they're the ones getting out to the streets and standing up for the rights, and they're the ones that are being killed. And so anyways, we have the privilege here to vote. So let's vote, women, ladies. Even though we have a lot of stuff coming down on us and against us, and portion of the people here in charge want to take away our rights and take us back 50 years. But we have a right to vote still, so we can still get out there.
At least this year we can't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. It's a horrible joke. But
really, no, right now we can.
Somebody's probably sitting in a little room in a basement going, how can we take away their right to vote? They probably are. I don't know. But guys, let's get out there.
I mean, and everybody, I mean, it's just that, we're screaming. I'm screaming out right now, but I mean, it's been an issue forever for people really to have the right to vote. And they've been manipulated and they make it like 5,000 times harder for you to get your vote in certain parts of the country. And it's wrong. And they do that to manipulate the votes.
Yes, and a lot of the rights that we have now, they're not that, they haven't been around that long, guys.
Exactly.
They were still implementing things when I was barely born, even after. So, get in there and do what you got to do, ladies. For sure.
Yeah.
And gentlemen.
Everybody. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Look at us. We get to vote. We still have some rights. let's not them take everything away from us and put us back.
Yeah.
Any more than we are. But
and that's a lot of it too, with the stories that you read and what you hear, it's that fear thing, right? It's just really, it weighs heavily on your mind with different things. It's like, guys, we're still in control of things. So
yeah,
don't forget that.
Let's use all right. Chris is asking, has 45 already been indicted that we don't know, like have they already indicted him, but it's kind of like a secret indictment? Let's take a look. Have they already been indicted?
All right, I'm going to throw cards because she's not telling me anything.
Oh, wow. Has he already been indicted? We don't know it.
I'm feeling, well, guys, I don't know.
What'd you get?
Well, I got the Three of Swords. That made it feel like something's coming down on him hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got the Queen of Wands. That made me think about Letitia. Jane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got the Hangman. Like something's kind of in limbo with him right now. Maybe something
don't go anywhere.
Yeah. But I got the Three of Pentacles and I got the Sun too. So if we're talking yes cards, I mean, that seems to be a yes. But I think there's, the pendulum wasn't moving. Maybe something's being worked on. Things are in the works, right? I don't know. What do you have?
Well, that's absolutely what they're going for. He is guilty.
Yeah.
He can't go anywhere. He's stuck. They have him linked to everything. He has the lightning bolt coming down on him. Karma's out to get him, and chaos is about to ensue.
Uh-huh.
I asked all that came out because I asked if he was indicted.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a yes or no. I can tell you that that's the direction they're going,
Yes.
and that he will be indicted. I then threw cards here, and it does show that he's going to be defending himself soon. So this is a kind of a yes. So this would be a yes to me, and that he's now having to go on the defensive with the 9 of Wands. But so is there a secret? Have they indicted him already in secret and we just don't know about it? I can't believe that nothing would leak. That, you know what I mean? That they
Oh
would
yeah. Oh yeah. Someone would be way too excited to keep that
because
one.
I feel that 45 would want to use it for his base to go, look, they're, but
Man fascinates me.
does he have an indictment in his hand behind closed doors? That's pretty straightforward. Because does he have it in hand rather than did they indict? Because they might have the paperwork on there. Does he have it?
So you're asking, does he have an indictment in his hand?
Yeah. But so yes to they are indicting him. Like there is an indictment. Does he have it in hand, a secret indictment, like they haven't, it's not public or something? But yes, on that. Yes. I do feel he does. I got a yes on that. Pretty strong yes. It's all. Maybe there is a secret indictment then. I don't know. Does he have it in hand? I'm getting selling secret indictments. So I do feel, I mean, because you can get indicted without it being public knowledge. What did you get?
I threw 2 cards from the deck of character. I got Glasses and Inferno.
Oh, well, there you go.
Card drop. I don't know, man. I mean, I think he's going to be indicted too. I really do.
Yeah,
but
she wants to know how he already. Yeah, so yeah. I feel like they have it. If they're waiting for the right timing to hand it to him or whatever.
That's the thing. I think it's the timing. I think it's timing.
Yeah, it's timing, and it's right there. But I feel like if it was in his hands, he would have tried to turn it around and blurt it out for his look,
sure.
I'm indicted or whatever. But they do have. I do see an envelope. I do see it. It's there. Timing. Okay. I don't know I don't remember when this came in.
DeSantis being DeSantis. Oh my gosh.
How about DeSantis? The same? Okay, so was that in regards to
being indicted? Is that what we mean?
Oh, I think it came before. I think it was it like, is he going to win or something?
Oh, that was from up above?
Yeah. Oh, with the Texas cheating. Is he cheating?
Is DeSantis cheating?
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm going to pull out my little cards and tell us if people are cheating or not.
I mean, I want to say yeah, but God, DeSantis. God, he is such a nightmare. He is such a creepy dude. He gives me the creepy creeps. Just when I see his name, my little little hairs on my arms just stand up.
Yeah. His energy does not fit with. I could not. Ugh.
I was considering going live after this and maybe doing some political stuff, but I don't know. I think I might be creeped out too much. I don't know. There's too much going on. The energy's weird. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. All right.
Yeah, I don't see him doing the same type of cheating that Abbott is doing. He kind of does a different type of. He just creates. So I don't see him cheating like that. What he does is he creates illusions, and he creates. What is that called? Why can't I think of that? Where you say something, but it's really this.
Gaslighting?
Gaslighting. So he creates gaslighting stuff, and he just tells not truth. He tells what his people want to say and hear. You know what I mean? So he just woos them with illusions. That's how he works to bring people on. He just like, he goes to what the far right want to hear, and uses that to connect with people. So that's how he gets his people, but I don't see him cheating. I don't see him cheating like Abbott. Mm-mm.
I got the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. And that kind of makes me feel like he's really all about control. I think that's kind of his thing. Whatever he can do to get control. Maybe that does kind of get away from cheating the way we would traditionally think of with the cheating and stuff. But there's definitely something about the way he is, when I was on with Denise, I decided this is kind of my little woman card, because we got the high heel here and women's rights, that very female looking hand touching through that. There's really something about control with this guy. He does not want to give any element of him not being in control. So I think whatever he does is going to be really calculated, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Really strategic.
Mm-hmm. That would be that gaslighting thing.
Yeah.
News alert. Several East Texas towns have been hit by major tornadoes. Texas. Okay, Texas family, check in with us, please.
Mark yourself safe.
I think so too, Smiling Heart.
Smiling Heart said he is so much more
dangerous.
45. You know who I still think is, I know I talk about her every time. What's her name? Lake? Oh. She's so scary to me.
Scary.
Mm-hmm. Like, she's so scary that I pay way too much attention to her, because I'm like totally zoned in on that.
Right.
She's a problem. Like, she's someone who really needs to be paid attention to. Her every move. She's dangerous, guys.
She is.
Just the way she presents herself now anymore. It really comes off very methodical, very deceptive and creepy.
Yeah. It's. So Hilda, we just read on him, and we did see him being sworn in at the end. There will be a little scuffle, but at the end, We did see him being sworn in, Beto, but it's not an easy one getting there. Okay. Will Democrats, Independents, and non-MAGA Republicans come out in droves to vote for Democrats for us to keep the House and Senate, especially young people voters? So to come out in droves to vote for Democrats to keep the House.
We've kind of read on this.
Yeah.
We got a lot of faith in the young people.
We do. We do. You know, I feel like a lot more. I've seen. I mean, the statistics of how many people have already voted. You know that you mail in.
Yeah.
I've never seen it so high at this point. So I feel like, yeah, it's already lots of votes, and the people who vote like that are mostly Democrats, right? And then you have the younger folks who can, get their vote at home and do that right from home. Yeah, I do feel that we're going to get some. I do feel like I feel like we go blue, but we can look again. We got a blue the last time we looked.
Yes, we did.
Are we going blue? The House. Are we going blue in the House? Yes. So. As the energy flows right now, we're still going blue in the House. And Senate. We go blue in the Senate.
All right. Well, this is cool. I like what I got here.
Yay.
All right. All right. This is what I'm feeling about these two cards. I got the Eight of Wands. I got the Hermit. And putting these together, it makes me feel like everybody's really like over the top more than usual. Everybody is really, really researching their information. I think in the past, maybe when people vote, a little bit of willy-nilliness or going all the way down the line on one thing and blah, blah, blah. I think that everybody's really getting really well informed because, shit's getting real here. Everybody wants to understand the amendments and the yeses and the no's and all that stuff. I think that kind of thing is going on. Everybody's really trying to clue themselves in on to exactly what's going on locally and nationwide. I also got the King of Swords. It's a blue card if we want to go there with that. So that's good. But I got the King of Wands. I got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm seeing that. Oh, and the Knight of Swords. This is everybody just kind of getting out there and making their vote count.
Yeah.
And really standing firmly about
what
they're standing for and wanting to grow in a positive way. It's time to replant those seeds. Maybe the old way of things isn't working out. It's time to kind of reevaluate.
We have to get,
Yeah. And I got the High Priestess too. And I think that's good too.
Yeah, it is good. It's all good.
Yeah.
And so I also have the Senate, James, coming in as going blue. That one's going to be a little tougher. So I don't know how it's playing out, but I do have it going blue, but it's not going to, it's a little, there's something wonky about it, but I still see it turning blue. So.
Good night, Wayne. So what you got, Debbie?
So I wanted to throw a little more on here
Okay.
on this to get more of a, yeah. So what Spear wants to say with this, what my team wants to say on top of this is, it's still kind of up in the air. So we really need to give it this last push going into the polls. And I know that some of you are seeing some of the negative, like the New York Dems bracing for stunning losses, blah, blah, blah. So we're getting a lot of that. But fear works, apparently. So maybe it's a tool to get us out to vote. So
you just said something that made me think of something. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. So we need to really, it's still a little bit like this. They want us to encourage people to vote. And yeah. And I do see the young people getting out to vote. They see their home on fire. This is how they see their home. They see everything falling apart. But look at that page of wands. You're handing the page a baton to go and make some change. And so they do come and they do vote. And they're barely staying on top of it here with the 7 of Wands, but staying on top of it. Going against the grain, but it's that other generation. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you made me think about what I wanted to say about my hermit card, because it also made me feel like really getting away from the group mentality of things and what you read and all that stuff.
Oh,
really,
yes.
Really think about, be purposeful about your vote, guys, and all that stuff. So, because it's going to work out if you do that, despite what you hear, what you read, all that stuff, what the polls are, we've talked about that 100 times, but trust your instincts, guys. And it's a blue card. And it's blue.
All right. Well, we have come to, we went over tonight, so we
Oh, we did.
We totally did. I mean, we usually hang out for about an hour on Friday nights. But we had so many questions and so many great questions inside. And I like hanging out with you, Lisa.
I love hanging out with you, Debbie. Yeah.
Stay a little longer. So thank you for doing that.
For sure.
You guys, I'm giving you all a big hug. Remember our prayer lists and linking in when we need to, but also we really need to do this push right now. And so thank you.
I might go live in an hour, maybe.
So
I mean, it's late, but
Spirit Intuitive Tarot will be going live later. Please go on her channel, like and subscribe, because we want to get her up over that 2,000, because I think she does a giveaway at 2,000.
I do. I was unaware of that, but hey, I might give away something.
Like a 30-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute reading or something.
Well, I've already given away the 15-minute ones. I guess I can give away a 30-minute for sure, or two, maybe two.
Well, usually when you hit
every milestone you need to do.
Every 1,000 you do a little giveaway of something.
I don't know. After 2,000, I say we have a party.
Oh, there you go.
Who needs a reading? Let's have a party.
Are you dancing the pole?
Oh, are you dancing with me?
Oh, that's when I get to 50,000.
Oh, that's your 50. Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I didn't know if you were easier than me or not.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, lawyer says, I'm pimping you out.
I know. Thanks a lot, Deb. Appreciate it. Love you too.
I love you more. So, Lisa says, I never got mine. What was it, Lisa? What did we miss?
She never got what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Arlene said, yes, party. That's what I say, guys.
Okay.
If you guys help me get to 2,000, we will have a live party.
Yeah, let's go over there right now and all subscribe.
For sure.
I love it.
All right.
All right. Thank you. So thank you all the moderators for holding space today in the chat, and thank you to all my members for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for your kind support, and thank you for all the donations. Blessings to you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll see you Sunday. But Lisa will see you tonight on her channel.
Yeah.
But other than that, we'll see you on the couch on Sunday here, back here. Blessings.
Love you guys.
Love you. Vote as if your life depends on it, because it does. Amen.